Hello everybody, Jessica here, welcoming you back for another great product review and recommendation video. Today we are going to be going over DMoose Resistance Fabric Workout Bands. I'm going to explain to you why I love them, how they have improved my workouts, why they are better than the rubber workout bands that we have used previously, and of course, show you some different ways that you can incorporate these into your home and travel workouts. I like to begin every review and recommendation video keeping the slate completely clean and being fully transparent. I purchased these bands with my own money several years ago. So you can see in my Amazon account here that purchase date. This was purchased as a product that I researched and found on my own and purchased on my own. I did eventually decide to connect with the brand. So if you purchase these resistance band and this 5 set of bands through the link that I have provided in the description, and I have pinned it in the comments section of this video, I will receive a commission from qualifying purchases at no additional cost to you. As a small content creator, that commission is so appreciated. But if you decide to do a little research outside of this video and then purchase these bands through Amazon, not through the link that I have provided below, I will be just as excited for you because these are a wonderful addition to any home workout, gym workout, or travel workout. Really essential piece of equipment, adding in a lot of different elements and a lot of different variety. So like I said, this is a 5-band set of long resistance workout bands. You can see here that I only have 4. That is because I keep my gray light band in the gym locker. I never want to forget one, so I have that band there just in case I happen to forget to snag one of these on my way out the door. I use these primarily at home, but I do like having that one at the gym because there are some really great exercises that I have found throwing these bands into really heightens the benefit out of the work that I get from those movements. My favorite features about these bands, especially compared to the long elastic and rubber bands, these are incredibly durable compared to that alternative band style. You can pull and bend on them. And again, going back to my original purchase date, this is my original set of bands, and I am pretty tough on them. They get a lot of use not only from myself, but I also trust them enough that I will have my private in-person personal training clients work with them as well, because I can trust them to be durable and strong enough to hold my clients. They are not going to snap, rip, roll up, or break unexpectedly through any movements that I or my clients are working with. They have that really nice stretch to the fabric, soft and smooth on the outside. On the inside of the band, there are 2 rubber grip bands here. So as we are working out and as we are moving, the skin does tend to produce a little bit of moisture. We all know we sweat when we work out, and this rubber section here is going to help hold that band into place. I think that that is really essential because when you are adding resistance into a movement, you become a little more unsafe and a little more at risk of injury if your resistance changes to a different area of the body, if it leaves the body unexpectedly, or if it shifts unexpectedly. So this rubber band helps hold this resistance band into place, making it not slip, not roll up, and not move to a different area of the body. It provides a good amount of resistance. So we have our bands here, and this is another one of my favorite features because Even if you give me different colors, my brain isn't always going to remember what is what, and I hate having to pull on every band and guess. So the resistance level is labeled here on the inside tag of each band. So you can see here, hopefully you can see, this one is super heavy. We have blue, which is going to be extra heavy. Black, resistance heavy. And finally, my red one here, which is going to be a resistance of medium. The gray has a resistance of light. So you have a wide variety of resistance within these bands. And I would encourage you to not be put off by the amount of heavy resistance bands available within this set, because I am going to show you a way in which those heavy bands can help support your body through movements. So I use these bands in 3 different ways. A lot of times I will use them as a yoga strap, because I like that as I anchor this to my body and I am working in with the assistance in a stretch, if a little more space becomes available in my body, I can then easily adjust and slide out a little more tension on the body, opening a little more stretch, or easily backing off of it. So I do enjoy that variability within my yoga stretches or stretching and mobility routines. I also use these to add resistance to my movements, and that is the most expected way that we plan to use our resistance bands. The same exact way that you would use a rubber band. So tricep extensions, tricep kickbacks, all of our pressing movements, these have enough length that you can anchor them around the feet and get up overhead. They're not going to snap and come flying back at you, which if you join me for a workout this week, for a band workout, I snap 2 resistance bands, the elastic style within the workout. It was unplanned, and that really is what led me to recommend these to you guys, because I think that that is just a scary, unsafe situation to have your band break and come flying at you. I think that these are a much better alternative. You can use them for the back rows, upright rows, all of the same resistance moves that we use those long bands for. But there is a way that I like to use these bands that is maybe a little less expected. And a lot of people are really surprised when I say that this extra heavy, super resistance heavy band is going to make an exercise easier. So I have a anchor here on the wall. If you're going to be anchoring your band to anything, you want to make sure that whatever that object is, it is not going to move. You do not want to put your full body weight or a full pull resistance onto something that's going to come sliding towards you. So that's just my little disclaimer there. The way that I use this band here is I anchor it here to the wall. It is secure. I know that it is not going to pull the wall towards me. And this is a great exercise here for people that maybe want to do, I'm going to start with this one first. A squat. So in our chair workouts, we can't really get up and down without squatting. And I use this band to help me fill in some space. So if you are not ready for a full squat all on your own, coming down and back into the hips and being able to push up unassisted, this resistance band is going to give you a little bit of that assistance. Because as I lean back into my hips, I can descend it down, and now I have the counter support of this band here to the front to help stabilize me, and it's going to pull my body a little bit forward and upright so that I can get down into those legs without having to rely solely on them. I have the help of the band. These bands are incredibly helpful, as well as adding resistance to those movements. I also use this band for my terminal knee extensions. I like this a lot better than the rubber bands because, again, they do not dig in, they do not slip, they do not roll up. very comfortable around that sensitive part behind the knee. I also use these for back rows. You can see that they take a good amount of tension, staying nice and secure to the wall. So there is a variety of ways that you can use these bands. I find them to be a lot more durable than those elastic rubber type bands. This is a great investment for your at-home workouts. I also travel with these, so they, again, just roll up just the same as those cheap elastic ones, and you can put them in your suitcase. You can take them in an RV. We camp a lot. I take these bands with me. I love these bands because they are able to support my stretching. They are able to assist my body and take a little bit of resistance out of some movements. And they are able to add resistance into my exercises and movements without adding in weight. Sometimes I need the resistance without the extra weight. These bands have been absolutely amazing. I definitely recommend them. DMoose Fabric Resistance Workout Bands, comfortable to use and work with. I have not had one snap or break on me, so they are incredibly durable. For me, this has been a one-time purchase. I am coming up on several years of use with these bands, and they're still in great shape. So I expect to have several more years of use out of them. So just my recommendation here, I will link these down, like I said, below in the description of this video and in the comments. Sometimes my links in the description give me a little bit of trouble. So if for some reason you do not see that there, or it does not work, you can go ahead and down into the comment section. I will pin the link for these at the very top, so it's easy there to find. If you choose to purchase these through that link, I do receive that commission and I appreciate it very much. It definitely helps support me and this small channel, and continues to allow me to bring you the workouts and the products that I love. So speaking of those workouts, you will see these bands coming up in some of our future workouts, because after breaking 2 bands in a row during that resistance band workout, I think I've just had enough. I'm going to stick with what I love, and I will be moving forward using these fabric resistance bands. So if you want to join me with that, you can go ahead, throw them in. If they're not right for you, no worries. I do understand that not every product is perfect for everyone, but I hope that I've given you enough information that you can at least decide if you would like to purchase them, if you would like to do a little more research on your own. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. But I will see you for those workouts very soon. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Thanks for watching.